Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Severance Season 2, Episode 4. I just watched the Episode 3. If you want to see my reactions and my thoughts about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye for the YouTube video that I made for it. I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made on YouTube for all of my reaction videos about Severance. You're gonna find them into the chronological order on that playlist, because for those of you who don't know it, I've binge watched all of the season 1, I'm now binge watching all of this season 2, and that's it. Soon I'm gonna finish the season 2 and be like you guys waiting for the season 3 and more. I'm gonna be like you having all of the informations that you have right now. So we're gonna be able to make series together with the same amount of information. It's gonna be great. If you want, you have my Patreon, on which you have also a playlist, you know, that I made for Severance and all of my videos. Same, you have all of the reaction videos into the chronological order. You have two options on my Patreon. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part than the one that I post on YouTube. With the level 3, you have the full reaction part, my reactions and my thoughts to the entire episode each time. And I'm saying it for Severance. If you want to subscribe to my Patreon for Severance, it's better the level 3, let's be honest, because this show, everything is important, you know, each scene, each little thing is important, and sometimes me, I'm watching episodes and I don't know that something is gonna be important into the future. So, because I'm forced to cut a lot for YouTube, because of that, I really think that Patreon, it's really interesting for you if you appreciate my reaction videos about Severance, and the level 3 in particular because of that. And you have episodes of advance also on my Patreon if you want, you know, meaning that if you're watching this on YouTube, on Patreon, I have already my reactions and my thoughts to the episode 6 for sure, and maybe even the episode 7. I don't know, check my description to be sure of that. Okay, like I said, I just watched the episode 3. And that's it, Mark got reintegrated. That's how you're saying it. Outtie and Mark are back together making one single guy. I'm not sure that it's gonna be that easy for that process, you know, to truly happen. I'm not sure that it's gonna be that easy also because we saw how it functioned for PT. The guy died, you know, from it, went crazy and then died. It's clearly not good at all, so I'm afraid of that for sure for Mark. But no matter what, it's gonna take time, in my opinion. Oh, and I'm still wondering, if you think that I forgot about it or I gave up on the series that I have around that, you're wrong. I'm still keeping in mind that Irv, we had at least 2 scenes with Irv having leaks, you know, of ink, of painting, maybe now that we know that he's a painter and all of that, like that. Like also something is happening with him. My theory about that, at first it was maybe you're like PT, you got reintegrated but he didn't function as well. I thought that he was a rat. Irv, you saw it during the entire season 1, that was my theory. Now I don't think that he's a rat, but I still think that Outtie Helly is working for the resistance, is helping a lot, is getting information, so all of that. No matter what, Helly, I didn't forget about that, the fact that you have that, and right now my theory about it is the fact that maybe your ship is badly placed and it's creating hallucinations, like there is something about that in my opinion. I was saying Mark got reintegrated, which is going, you know, with the opening credit that we have for this season, where we can see the 2 Marks trying to talk together, helping each other, saving each other, supporting each other and all. We'll see about it. Outtie Mark accepted it because he had the confirmation that Gemma is alive, but we know that Mark is trying to find her and for now he can't. He found that goat service, in which they knew about her, but for her, Mrs. Casey got retired. It's really like she's going in one service, and each time that they are done using Mrs. Casey here, she's getting retired. But the fact that for each time for Mrs. Casey, each time that she discovers the service, it's like she's born, you know, she's waking up for the first time into the 7th floor, and you know, each time it's a new little life for her. It means that they are resetting Mrs. Casey each time. Poor Mrs. Casey, like really. Poor Gemma for sure, but poor Mrs. Casey, can you imagine? That version of her, I'm sad for her. Dylan met his wife, his Outtie wife. That was a nice moment, they both appreciated it. His wife, after that, we saw her with Outtie Dylan, and we saw that they're into a normal life, they are not spending time together because he's working during the day, she's working during the night, they have 3 kids. I'm wondering about where we're gonna go with that. Maybe she's gonna fall in love with that version of her husband, when Dylan is gonna fall in love with his wife a second time, inside and outside, you know, like, we'll see. Irv visited Felicia, they talked about Burt, that was so sweet, and Felicia gave information about that elevator that Mrs. Casey took, the exports all. You know what I think about it? The fact that maybe it's an elevator where they are taking people who don't have a life outside. They are making them sleep, in fact, when they are supposed to be outside. Or maybe they have a second life here. Again, I remember Petey's map with this houses, so that's why I'm thinking of that. Like, really, so many things happened during the previous episode. We had Harmony, who clearly didn't understand what was happening, who thought that she had a leverage, you know, against Lumon and Ellie. They don't care about you. Ellie made you think that you could meet the board, finally, them, and that it's important, them. But I think that you were right, Harmony, to think that it was a trap and to finally escape. And to escape, in fact, after that. I think that you took the right decision here. But what you're gonna do now with your life, that I don't know. Are you gonna join the resistance? You know? Maybe fakely? You're gonna be a double agent giving information to Lumon at the end? About that? Or that's it, I'm already imagining something bad. Why am I imagining only some bad things, you know? That was a good episode, the episode 3. Like I thought, a good presentation of the narrative arcs, you know, the stories that we're gonna follow for each characters for this season. And I'm really seeing all of the characters for her, for Dylan, for Ellie, Outtie Helly, that's the only one that we have right now, for Mark, for Harmony, even for Milkshake, his situation as well. We saw a little thing between him and Natalie. There was something personal right there. But we know that they are them outside. So I'm wondering what is happening here. Let's go, guys, with this episode 4. Again, if you want, on my Patreon, a longer reaction part with the level 2, the full reaction part with the level 3, and episodes of advance. Let's go, guys, for this one, for this episode. Who is waking up outside? Huh? It's Worky Irv. Mark?
What's happening? Where are we? I have no fucking idea. There's a path up the cliff.
It's episode 4.
I'm on the ice. I'm on the fucking ice. Maybe get off of it. Come on.
Is it a dream?
I'm coming.
You're outside, both of you, you're talking to each other, you...
Hey! Where did you come from? I don't know. Bart!
Where is Dylan?
Are you okay? Did you wake up on the ice too? Yeah. What about you? On the cliff. Is it you? Of course it's us! Hello?
It's a Lumon thing, you know, Lumon new way to treat their workers, like we're doing that for you, so you're gonna be fine, you can see the outer world. It's Lumon. Lumon did that. The chair. It's a Lumon thing. Like, see, we are offering you the sky, nature. I'm right. The television. I thought that it was a chair. I knew
Good
it.
morning, refiners, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to your first ever outdoor retreat and team building occurrence.
Knew it!
We'll spend the next 2 calendar days walking the meadows, thickets,
2
brambles,
days?
and brooks that make up the Dieter-Egan National Forest.
Who the fuck is Dieter-Egan?
Some of you may be quietly yearning to learn more. The truth you seek lies within the 4th appendix.
You know about it, Ellie.
A text of
You're
some
Outtie Helly
sanctity.
once again.
It's waiting for you in Scissor Cave. The very same grotto where Egan tamed the 4 tempers for the very first time. Straight out from Kier's wrath. Eschew oil nature's wrath.
You're giving them a mission, a quest? Who is that?
It looks like Mark.
Showing you the pass? Ellie. The number 4. Ah, the book! What he talked about. About it.
Chapter 1. I was not born into this world alone. The lodgings of my mother's womb I shared with another, a twin brother who was called Dieter.
Kier? At the twin?
That's what those things are. My love for my twin unbalancing my judgment. I acceded and we ventured into the wood towards...
The fact that Kier had a twin, it goes, you know, with the fact of having two versions of people, the severed one and the Outtie one.
Now there'd be one.
They are fake. But how can they be? They are making you see it through something into the ship? Of what you're living right now, it's virtual? What?
Fuck. Maybe this is what dead things look like.
Oh, you don't know about that? You don't know
Pardon me?
dead, death.
We don't even know where we are. They can't let anything happen to us. It's an ortho.
And you're not gonna eat dead animals, bacteria, all of that.
We all know you had a bad experience last time you were outside. Who said I had a bad experience? Oh my God. Did you kill him, dumbass? Nothing. What the fuck? Let's just get to the hollow.
You don't trust Ellie, but please trust Dylan.
Kier's twin was always with him.
Ah! You're there.
That's why we provided the very same for each of you.
Fuck you all, I was right. Mr. Milchek.
This is the tallest waterfall on the planet.
Hmm?
You have followed
No.
the path of Kier and Dieter
But you're making
and reached
them
Woe'S?
think so.
Made you a snow seal.
Which is gonna melt in 3 seconds?
I feel silly for suggesting we eat that animal.
She's trying to get closer to you only to have information about what you did outside.
What did you really see during the overtime contingency?
He's telling you that he didn't buy your bullshit.
It's okay. It won't change anything.
You know he didn't buy your bullshit, you know he's suspecting you of lying, and right there you just give him the confirmation that there is something wrong with you. Irv, love you inside and outside. Go for it. I'm so sorry that at the beginning I suspected you.
I was looking at him when his eye came out. It popped from the socket, driven by a sudden torrent of pus, and he reached up to grasp at his hair, which was suddenly mossed and tore easily from his bleeding scalp. A gaunt bride, half the height of a natural woman.
All of these fantastic stories, you know.
She spoke to me directly from her eyes and said, "This is your doing. You suffered his wantonness. Now he's no one's brother, only chaos's whore." The end. Every word is truth.
You know him, right? He turned into the forest because he masturbated.
You don't believe so, you truly you, Outtie Helly, but you're trying to gain their confidence.
You see that? He just said it.
You know, we often laugh at what we don't understand.
That's what a religious guy would
The
say
team I thought I
about
knew
his
was
religion.
Miss Wong. The marshmallows, please.
No marshmallow for you anymore?
Throw them in the fire.
Mr. Milkshake.
You're punished.
Now,
No marshmallow for you anymore.
Oh,
why?
Because you lost.
what do you think his dick turned into?
It isn't funny.
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Well, it's not.
Okay.
And stop making Google eyes at us.
I'm not. Stop.
Goo eyes?
Yes.